Fidelity Investment is a mission-focused organization. Our goal is to help our customers live their lives that they imagine. And to do that, we have to create great customer experiences to engage in their financial lives, but we also have to create great outcomes. The way we do that is primarily through technology. At our heart, we're also a technology company. About a third of the workforce works in technology. We spend over $3 billion a year globally in technology. And so we take technology to create those great experiences to help people to have the outcomes that they want. When we look at Fidelity Labs in that context, our job is to be an innovation catalyst, to take what's new and different out there, but really connect it to the mission of the organization. And that typically happens through technology. So that used to be things like the web and mobile, and now it's moving to things like artificial intelligence and the blockchain. But the goal, the true north of it is always the same. How do we create great experiences? How to create great outcomes for customers. We have a global network in Fidelity Labs, offices in San Francisco, Boston, New York, North Carolina, Dublin, Galway, London, China, and India. Where Ireland fits in is really in two ways. It's our gateway to Europe. All the intellectual capital, all the great thinking in Europe, all the universities, all the amazing tech talent, and it's really our opportunity to take advantage of that talent and to bring them here to work on really innovative products and services that really change our customer lives. At the same time, it also enables us to scan the broader European markets outside of Ireland and really bring those ideas back in. So, and it's also the hub between the US and Asia. So Ireland's critical to us, plays those three roles. Talent, amazing talent that creates great products and services, scanning for all of Europe, and a bridge between the US and Asia.
So about 15 years ago or so, Fidelity set up Fidelity Labs in the US, where they got some researchers and other people together to see what does it mean that for all these emerging technologies, what's the impact on Fidelity. And then back in 2012, we created FCAT Europe, which is the Fidelity Centre for Applied Technology based out of here in Ireland. And we've got a team spread across Dublin and Galway who are really leading the way in terms of innovation and looking at emerging technologies. So we take, at one level, we take a broad European perspective. We look across Europe to see what emerging technologies are coming up. We meet with startups and investors, people like that, to see what's new and what's relevant for Fidelity, and how do we filter that in such a way that we figure out, where's the opportunity for Fidelity to use that technology to improve our customers' lives day to day. We also take a design thinking approach to this. We look at how do we design these better experiences better, and also then we follow up with a lean startup approach for some of the ideas. So when we create ideas and get ideas from our staff, we try to build on those. We build them out with proof of concepts or pilots, or even incubate those ideas before we see them back into the business. Right now is a really exciting time. We've been 20 years in Ireland, and actually it's the 70th anniversary of Fidelity overall as a company as well. And we've grown dramatically over the past few years, up to almost 1,000 employees at this point in time. And about 600 of those employees are involved in the technology side of the business. And so there's a great opportunity. Those are employees who spend all day, every day working on really leading edge technology development for Fidelity Investments. And we really support and encourage them to innovate in their daily work lives so that we can really uncover the opportunities for Fidelity going forward into the future. And this is across a broad range of technology skills based in Ireland.
It's a very exciting time to be in technology. I've been in technology for 30 years, and I've never seen so many new technologies all at once that have really profound implications. So you can start with something like artificial intelligence, and how can we harness all the power in that to really create better experience for customer, better outcomes. You can look at things like big data. How do we take all the data that's out there and utilize that to personalize an experience to a level we've never been able to do before?
We have this merger of financial technology, or Fintech as it's called, and it includes some incredible opportunities in areas like, for example, there's a huge wealth of data out there, and we've got to figure out how can we use that data, how can we develop insights from that data that allow us to deliver more personalized and better customer services. Also with artificial intelligence, for example. So with all of these data, a lot of the data is data that is very difficult to analyze and understand. However, if we can use some artificial intelligence to help us do that so that we can deliver better services again to our customers, then there's huge opportunities there. Mobile is pretty much out there now. Everybody is connecting and everybody's using mobile devices. So the big question is, what's next? Is it augmented reality? Is it virtual reality? Where does the next wave of engagement from a customer come through? And we need to be ready for all of that technology. The blockchain is another one which is going to change fundamentally a lot of parts of how businesses do business and how they interact with their customers. And so that creates huge opportunities, and that's why from our team's perspective here in Ireland, we're investigating these deeply so that we really understand the core technology behind these, and we're in a position then to inform the rest of Fidelity so that we can create the products and services of the future for our customers.